In brightest day, in blackest night, no tales from the dark side shall escape my sight. Because these things are actually pretty good. Written by Tim Seeley with pencils by Kyle Holtz, inks by Dexter Vines, Walden Wong, and Danny Mickey, colors by David Barron and Alan Pasalacqua, and letters by Tom Napolitano. And this issue begins with, once again, Tempest Fugonaut's introduction to the Dark Multiverse, recounting the ending event of Blackest Night, where Sinestro became a White Lantern and shared his power in order to defeat the Black Lanterns. But the story takes a turn where Sinestro doesn't actually share the power, and his selfishness causes the Color Corps to lose, ensuring the victory of the Black Lanterns. Sinestro, unable to live with himself, gives into death. 19 days later at Titan's Tower, Lobo is fighting the Black Lantern versions of the Titans, with Dove hiding behind him. Lobo takes out a few of them before Sinestro reveals himself, now bearing both a white and Black Lantern ring, being split between the two. Sinestro thinks Dove is the key to finding a cure, but Lobo says he's been hired to take her to a planet called Takron Galtos. The three band together, getting onto Lobo's ship, now taking off into space through the bodies of the Thanagarians that rush to Earth to help fight the Black Lanterns, resulting in their defeat. It takes them 6 days to reach Takron Galtos, where they run into the Black Lantern New Gods. Mr. Miracle then appears and helps them into a room where Mr. Miracle reveals that he hired Lobo for the job and tells them about the power of the Source Wall, and that if they can harness the power, channeling it through Dove, it will make everything right. Even though Lobo's job is done, he decides to stay and help, thinking if they fail, his money will be useless. The four make it to the Source Wall via boom tube and prepare. However, they were followed by the once Color Corps, as Sinestro realized it was he that led them there. The New Gods then emerge alongside Darkseid, who has now become the avatar of Nekron. Lobo tries to fight him, but is obliterated by Darkseid's Omega Beams. There's then a moment where Sinestro uses the White Lantern power to restore life to Hal Jordan and Saronic, asking for their forgiveness. But this is temporary, as the Black Lantern powers resume control over them. But Lobo is actually still alive and kills them. As it turns out, Lobo has the power to make clones of himself. Mr. Miracle uses this distraction to continue with their plan, but is then informed by Darkseid that channeling the Source Wall's power won't save everyone. Instead, it will wipe all life from the universe and remodel it after the host, even forcing Sinestro to confirm this. Not wanting to live without his wife, Mr. Miracle kills Dove, but is then immediately killed by Lobo. Not wanting to fail again, Sinestro completes the plan using Lobo in Dove's stead, having been revealed that Lobo actually cared for Dove. As informed, a blast wave is sent through the universe, killing everything in its path except Sinestro. Over the next few months, the life accelerant in the blast gives birth to new inhabitants, except they are modeled after Lobo, quickly becoming violent and warring with one another. The issue wraps up with Sinestro, who can't stand the new universe, tries to make a tear in space-time in order to escape to another reality, but Tempest prevents this, leaving Sinestro in the universe of his making as the Limbo Lantern. And whoo, man, dude, I tell you, Tales from the Dark Multiverse just continues to impress me over and over again, because I did like Nightfall, and I did like Death of Superman. But I gotta say, I think so far this is my favorite one. And Lobo is just absolutely the standout of this book. And I think that's what makes it my favorite, is because the way he's written here is just so awesome. And his jokes just land for me every time, especially the joke where Sinestro wakes up and it turns out that Lobo had put the cigar out in Sinestro's eye. But don't worry, it was the Black Lantern side. I'm sure he didn't feel a thing. And also an entire universe where the life is modeled after Lobo, where he technically is their god. I know these are one-shots, but I would love to see more of this universe. And it was also cool to see Sinestro being both a Black Lantern and a White Lantern. I like the design, how he's just split down the middle. And because of that, he's both hopeful and nihilistic, which creates an interesting conflict in the story of which side is he truly gonna go with? Which of his impulses is he gonna give into? These were very interesting questions, and I definitely cannot wait to the next one, which is Infinite Crisis. And I'm going to say that Tales from the Dark Multiverse Blackest Night, issue number 1, gets the epic gold medal. So Tales from the Dark Multiverse Blackest Night, issue number 1, what did you think of this book? I would love to hear your thoughts. Please leave your comments in the comment section below, and if you like this video, I'd love it if you'd smash that like button, share it with some friends, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and ring that notification bell for more comic book content. And if you're wondering what to watch next, consider one of these 2 videos. Alright, take care, have a great day, and as always, stay geeky.